Keith Anderson here. We're gonna go over the top 3 biggest mistakes you can make as a brand new agent. Hey guys, we got some really cool stuff for you guys today. I'm going over the top 3 biggest mistakes that you can make as a brand new agent. Now, it's important that when you start in this career, that you start off on the right foot. It's really important that you're doing the things you need to do to put yourself in the best place to have success long term. Now, the things we're gonna be going over today are a little bit different. They're not simple little mistakes. They're mindset mistakes. They're focus mistakes that you could make and really just derail your entire career. Now, some people might not view these all as mistakes. However, our goal is to get you up and running and efficient in the real estate industry as fast as possible. So if you can avoid these 3 things, you're gonna be a way more successful agent, and it's gonna happen way sooner than when you think. Now, the number 1 thing that you can do, the biggest mistake of the 3 that you can do, is starting off 1 foot in, 1 foot out in this industry. Now, a lot of people might say, hey, jump into this industry part-time, you know what, and then work your way up and slowly get there and, work your way to where you can do real estate full-time. And I'm here to say that is not the best thing that you can do to really hyper-focus your career and go off and get this job done at the highest level the fastest. In reality, that's gonna take much longer and delay the rest of your career and the rest of your life. The focus that I would rather have you do is I would rather you save money for 30, 60, 90 days of a side account or have something inside to pay all your bills, and then you jump into the real estate industry full on. You're gonna have way more success and you're gonna be way better, and you're gonna thank me in 90 days that you did so. Let me use an analogy for it. If you're getting into a pool and you wanna enjoy your day, it's early in the morning, but it's a beautiful day out, but you got an ice cold pool, you know you're gonna have fun once you get in, but the key is you know in the back of your mind it's ice cold. Well, if you're going in 1 foot in, maybe you get it down to your knee, maybe you get it down to your hip, your waist or whatever, it's taking you a while to get into that water. Whereas if you have another guy that just jumps full in, cannonballs, it might shock your system right away, right? It might be cold all at once, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be able to have the whole rest of your day to enjoy, and you immediately get used to that water and you can just get better and continue to learn what you need to do. It's the same thing for real estate. If you're putting 1 foot into the industry, it's gonna take you so much longer to get used to this industry and become successful and grow in your career. So my advice is to jump in. Another really crazy thing that a lot of people talk about is a story from the 1500s. And when it was Cortez was trying to take on the Aztecs, and he was coming up against a formidable foe, and he knew that his army might not be good enough to really beat them, right? So what he did is he did something drastic that no one really thought that would make any sense to anyone else. Is he sailed all the way to the island that he was actually going to attack this formidable foe. And once he got onto the shore, he told his workers, his people, his soldiers, burn the ships. And what he did by doing that is he got away from their escape route. They couldn't run away. They couldn't just leave the island if they were getting beat or anything like that. He gave them 2 options. He either said, either you're gonna win or you're gonna die, because our ships are on fire. And so that's really important to think about when you're talking about the real estate industry. Same exact concept. Don't have your escape ship ready for you to leave. Jump all in. You're either gonna succeed or you're gonna fail. Either way works, but at least you know way quicker and you didn't waste a lot of your time to get there. The second biggest mistake that you can make is getting ready to get ready. Now, a lot of people might hear me say this all the time, and although it's great to train and learn and grow, I highly, highly encourage it. But if it becomes all that you do, if your entire process is just learning and getting ready, then you're never gonna actually perform. You're always gonna be looking at the next best thing. What's the next training? What's the next class I can take? What's the next podcast or training video that I can watch? What's the next book that I can read? Who's another person I can mentor or shadow? It's always just about learning and learning. I wanna know as much as I can. Well, I'm here to tell you that the best way to learn is by failing. When you really wanna succeed at the highest level and succeed quickly as a brand new agent, just go do. When you go do and you fail, you will learn 10 times faster than hearing someone else that failed or learning from someone else's mistakes. Make your mistakes. Do something, fail at it, and get better quicker. And you will succeed a lot faster in the real estate industry. Now the third is really, honestly, it's one of my top favorites, and it's really important because a lot of people take this a different way and different perspective, and it's don't think you know everything in the real estate industry. When I first came in, I made this crucial mistake. I thought, man, this is going to be just like in any other sales job. I've always been great at sales. I'm going to come into the industry and I'm just going to crush it. And boy, was I wrong. Just because you have experience in different fields and different areas doesn't mean you can come into this industry and absolutely crush it. My advice right away, don't make that mistake, and surround yourself with people that are here, that know how to do it. You don't have to reinvent the wheel or do it alone. Join a team, get a mentor, get a coach, leverage their expertise, and humble yourself to know, hey, I don't know everything. I am new at this. It's gonna take me some time to learn it all. Let me work for them for free. Let me do some business alone for free, and just learn and be a sponge. So you gotta be a sponge and just take everything in and grow from it. So those are my 3 biggest mistakes that you can make. Don't make them. Have success in the real estate industry.